All right, today in math, we are finally going to start multiplying a two-digit number by a two-digit number, okay? So let's warm up with what we've been practicing first. So everyone write with me. Let's do 26 times 8. Go ahead and write that down. And we're going to go ahead and draw that turtle head because you will see today why it is so important. And my turtle is angry today.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you like a curl?
We need the eyebrows, don't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone got your problem drawn?
Yep.
Okay, what's my first step? Cadence.
8 times 6.
Yep, we start with the number on the neck. 8 times 6 is what?
48.
48. Someone else, tell me, where do I put my 4 and my 8? Madeline?
Above the 2.
What goes above the 2?
Oh, wait, the 4.
Good, because that's in the tens place. You know, my 8 goes down below. Second step is, Quentin, what do we do second?
They're going to want to add 8, multiply 8 times 2.
8 times 2, which is?
8 times 2 is 17.
Close.
No, 16.
Good, and then?
We're going to want to add the 4 to the 16, and then that 16 is going to be, because then you're going to take the 4, make it a 3, because then you're going to make it a 17, and then you can keep doing that until you get to, so technically it's just 21.
Close. 20. Yep, nice job.
208.
208. Any questions on this before we move on?
No.
Because we're adding another layer today. All right, go ahead and erase your words. Okay, make sure you're paying attention. Let's do 24 times 12.
We're doing.
Okay, before you draw your turtle, some people aren't staying with me already. Hopefully you at home are staying with me. 24 times 12, how is this different than what we've been doing? Angie?
Because they're like 2-digit numbers, and
Yeah, we have 2 digits in both, right?
I have a question too.
What's your question?
How are we going to do the turtle head?
Let me show you.
I know, I just did.
Just like before, we only can have one number in the turtle's neck, okay? Only one. So your turtle comes up around like this. And this little number out here feels left out. That's okay. Okay, we'll involve him in a minute. So draw your turtle like that. Now my turtle's happy again. Okay, so forget about that one for a minute, okay? Just forget it exists. Let's do the problem the way we know, because that is the first step. So what do we do first normally? Hayden?
2 times 4.
Which is?
8.
8. And then normally, what would we do second? Angie? After 2 times 4, what's my next step? We're ignoring that.
2 times 2.
Which is?
4.
4. All right, so far, nothing's different. You guys ready for the magic?
Yep.
All right, pay close attention. After you use the number in the neck, you have to give your turtle a collar. All right, so go ahead and draw a collar. Eventually, this just turns into scribbling over the 2, so you know you've used it. But the first time, I like to kind of make a fancy collar. Okay? Turtle has a collar on his neck. That collar tells you I'm done using that number. Okay? The second thing that has to happen is the turtle lays an egg. So you give the turtle a collar, and then it lays an egg, and it always lays its egg right there. And the one's placed beneath your first row of answers. Okay? You with me so far?
Yep.
So after we do the first number in the neck, we draw a collar, he lays an egg. Okay? Now, we repeat the entire process with the number outside the neck because it wants to be included. Okay? It's feeling left out.
It's a long little bit.
Okay. The first thing we always do, you can almost pretend that this 1 is the number in the neck. Okay? So, first step, we go 1 times 4. What is 1 times 4? Noah?
4.
4. You write your answer in this first spot next to the 0. Okay, we did 1 times 4. Does anyone think they might know what I do last? Cadence? Huh? Go ahead and guess. You did 1 times 4. What do you think?
1 times 2.
That's it. Then we do 1 times 2, which is 2. Okay? So we got two partial answers. In order to find the whole product, we have to add them together. So then you just draw a line, plus sign, and we add. Okay? Everyone add at your seat and see if we get the same answer.
Yeah.
All right, let's see a thumbs up if we got 288.
I have a question.
Okay. Angie.
Wasn't that 2 supposed to go above, like on that first number?
Hmm?
Wasn't the 2 supposed to go on the where the 48 was?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
No, the 48, the only numbers that can go in the first row are the numbers you get from multiplying with the number in the neck. And then we had to lay the egg, and then all our other numbers go next to it. So we're going to do several, okay? That's just the first problem, but you did a nice job. So erase it again. We're going to do several of these today. All right, this time let's do 32 times 16. 32 times 16. Remember, when you draw your turtle head, only one number in the neck. Only one number in the neck. I'll wait till I see that on everyone's board. Okay, what's my first step? First step. Hayden?
6 times 2, which is 12.
Good. And my 1, I have to put up on top of my turtle's head, right?
Yep.
And the 2 goes here. All right, remember, we're ignoring that 1 for now. It's left out in the first step. Quentin, what's second step?
6 times 3.
Which is?
19.
Close.
20.
Down 1. 18. And what about this guy up here?
Then you add that to so now it's 19. Because I was already pretty much adding it.
Yes, okay, I see. So 19. Okay. Who remembers the magic steps? We have 2 things we have to do now. Zoe, what's one of them? Okay, turtle lays an egg right here. And what's the other thing? Chloe?
Put a collar.
Collar. Okay, so eventually you can just kind of like scribble it out, but we think of it as a collar, right? So you remember that digit's done. We finished using it. So now we get to include left out digit here, okay? We're going to start the whole process over. 1 times 2 is 12.
2.
2. 1 times 3 is, Hayden? 3. And do I need to add that 1? What do you guys think? Chloe, why not?
Because you already used it.
Oh, I already used it. So here's another thing you can do. When you draw a collar and lay an egg, you can also scribble the numbers out you've already used. You guys are back early. Oh yeah, you were supposed to stay today, weren't you? Okay. So you guys just get your whiteboards out. Get your whiteboards out and just jump in with us. Okay? All right, what's my step? The last one once I get to here. Quentin?
So you want to add?
I need to add. So everyone add at your seat and check with me. All right, I'm getting some thumbs ups. All right, nice job. All right, let's do another. Erase your board. We're going to keep it practicing. If
Why did that little thing look like a whale?
you'll see. All right, ready? Some boards are erased. I can't move on until our boards are erased. Okay, next problem. Let's do 29 times 34. 29 times 34. Yes.
Can I do the math? Can I do the math?
Hold on.
Equation.
All right, remember your turtle head, only one number in the neck. All right, so Eric and Hudson, did you notice now we have 2 numbers? So go ahead and pause. Just do this one with us, okay? All right, so the first step, we start with the number in the neck. I know some of you are working ahead. Slow down a minute. What's our first step? Hayden?
9 times 4, which is 36.
Okay, so Eric and Hudson, this step doesn't change, right? We still have to put the 3 up here and the 6 down here. We're kind of pretending that 3 doesn't exist right now, okay? All right, so then what's my second step? Zoe?
2 times 4.
Which is?
8.
8. And then someone else, how many do I add on to 8? Hudson?
3.
Which would be what?
11.
11, good. So I can put all that down here. Okay, now you guys missed the magic step. Can someone tell Eric and Hudson, what is our magic step? Cadence?
Put a collar on the turtle and that lays in the egg.
Okay, so before you can start using this left out number out here, you draw a collar on your turtle, okay, and that shows that you've used that number in the neck, you're done with it. So go ahead and draw your collar, and then your turtle lays an egg right here. And then, can someone explain what we do next? Zoe?
2 times 3.
Not 2 times 3. We do start with the 3, right? It's time to include our 3, but what does it start with? We have to do 3 times 9. Okay, we always go back over here. So 3 times 9 is, Quentin?
36. No. 37.
You're doing 4 times 9. Angie?
27.
27. So 3 times 9 is 27. Did I already use this plus 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to scribble it so I don't get mixed up, because when I got 27, the ones place comes down, but my 2 needs to go up top.
What?
Just stick with me. We have a lot of examples to do. So we did 3 times 9 is 27. What's my last step? Last step. Hayden?
3 times 2, which is 6 plus 2 is 8.
Good. All right. Now I just add. Okay? You guys add on your own. Check my work. I'm getting some thumbs ups. Okay, so some words of advice. If you don't scribble out the numbers after your first step, sometimes you might forget if I've already used that, the first step, so just scribble them out. So this next example, I'll show you that. A second word of advice. If you forget to lay an egg, are you going to get the right answer?
No.
All right, what would happen if I didn't lay an egg here and my 7 was in the ones place? Eric?
There would be no 70.
Yeah, instead of having a value of 70, it would be 7, and my 800 would be an 80. That won't work, okay? Let's do one more together. You raise your boards.
So it wouldn't work.
All right, last warm-up problem, okay? Pens ready? Boards erased? Let's do 73 times 22.
Oh, you're just making it easy.
Turtle head.
Easy for some people.
I'm going to wait till everyone has that written down. Make sure you're drawing your turtle head now. I promise that will help you. Okay, what is my first step? Eric?
Do you do 3 times 2?
Right, we're ignoring this 2. So 3 times 2 is?
6.
6. I can just write that here. I don't have any tens place number to put on top. All right, what's my second step with the number in the neck? Madeline?
7 times 2?
Yep, which is?
14.
14. I can put both digits here because there's nowhere else to put my numbers. All right, what are my magic steps? Angie?
You do a collar.
Draw a collar and?
Lay an egg.
Lay an egg. All right, now we repeat the whole problem, but we use the number outside the neck, okay? So, first step would be what? Noah?
2 times 3 would be 6.
Good.
And then you multiply it. 2 times 7 would be 14.
Good. Now we add them up. You all check my work. I'm getting some thumbs up. Yes.
Everything's spilling on me.
Okay. Go ahead and grab some paper towels.
There's no.
There's no more? Or you can grab some in the hallway, Zoe. All right, I got a lot of thumbs ups. All right, we're going to do one. I know I said that was the last one, but we need to do one more where we have numbers on his head. Yes. Did you do 4 plus 6? Did you bring that over?
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get to 7? 4 plus 2 is 6, right? You got it? All right, last one.
Yeah.
This time I mean it.
Okay, then. Yeah.
I'll give you some time to try it on your own, okay? Don't get confused with the numbers on the top of his head. All right, let's do 48 times 43. 48 times 43. I'll give you a little head start. Try to see how you're doing.
I'm making it.
Try it on your own. If you get stuck, just keep thinking through what we did before. Start with the number in the neck. Ignore the guy outside the neck. Yes.
I don't know what to do next.
Okay, I'm about to get started. All right, those of you that are kind of stuck, what do I do first? Hayden?
You have to multiply 8 times 3, which is 24.
24. So we know the 2 in the tens place has to go up here. The 4 can go here. Okay, second step. Who's got my second step? Eric?
4 times 3.
Okay, which is?
12.
12. And then what do I have to add on?
2. So 14.
14. Nice job. Our first row is done. So what are the 2 magic steps we have to do to make this work? Angie?
Draw a collar and lay an egg.
Draw a collar, lay an egg. Okay, now here's another bit of advice.
How did you get 144?
Well, 3 times 8 is 24, right? And 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2 is 14.
I don't.
Did you get 3 times 8 is 24?
Yeah.
And then when you did 3 times 4, that's 12, right? And we add 2?
You still have to put that 2 up there. I already scribbled it out.
Okay, that's fine. You're getting ahead of me. So, if you didn't get 144, that's what I was explaining, okay? All right, so I would like you to scribble that out. When you draw a collar, lay an egg, any numbers on his head, get rid of them. That was from the first round, right? So now we're going to go back through the problem with the number that was been left out. So 4 times what first? What do we do first? Hayden?
4 times 8.
Which is?
32.
32. My 2 can go down because it's in the ones place. My 3 goes here. So you see, if I wouldn't have scribbled that out, then I would have 2 numbers up here, which might get confusing. Okay, so when you're done with the first step, drawing a collar, laying an egg, you can scribble those out. All right, last step. 4 times what? Eric?
4 times 4 is 16.
16, add?
3, 6, 19.
19. Nice job. And then I draw a line, add them up. You all check my work. I'm getting some thumbs up in my class. All right, friends at home, we will work on this all week long, so keep working, practicing hard. By the end of the week, you should get it, okay? We will see you soon.